Hello friends, this is Etienne again, and today I want to show you something important. And as you see here, we are on Microsoft Word page, and today I want to show you how to use or how to set ruler and indent. How do we say rulers when you're using Microsoft Word? Sometimes we are having a paper like this one without a ruler, where you can just adjust the margins, where you can just adjust the indent. And let's see how just we can set our rulers and how we can just use indent. And I think you are just going to enjoy the video. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, to just allow set the ruler in on yeah, when we are using Microsoft Word, you see you have home tab, we have insert or draw, but once we want to use or to set a ruler, we just go to view tab. You see here, you can see there is a view tab up to here. Here you have view tab. This is where we are just going to click. You see our view tab here, and then after clicking on the view tab, we'll see here we have ruler. Here it is set. You can see ruler here. You can see it. You can see it here. It is here we have ruler, and to use it, we have just to tick. We just have to tick in this box and allow now the ruler and have it on our paper. And let's see, we tick here and now have ruler. You see we have ruler. You can just set the margin. You see I can just use it and go up. I can just go down to minimize the margin. You see now I have the paper with the ruler, and I can go just like this. I can just set the margin here to the left. I can just go to, you see, from light I can just do it like this. Yeah, and this is now our paper with a world page with the ruler with now rulers. You see, you can just set the margin as we see. And now let's see how we can just use indent. I have here many different text, but those text are just in paragraphs. You see, I have different paragraphs, and with those paragraph I can set indents. What is indent? Indent is something that we use once you want to set. Sometimes we don't want the line to start at the same line, and we just push it like this, leave space. We click on the space to leave it like this, and once you go to the second line, you see, you want to adjust it to the same line as the above one, but it cannot be easy to adjust this way. You see, cannot be easy. And to do that in this way, we just use what we call indent. Maybe you want this line to, yeah, this line apart from the first line to be maybe here, or you want it to be in another way, but you just to do it in the way, but you are just leaving space to know something that is easy. It's very difficult, and that to fix this we just use indent. And to just use indent, you see here we have a triangular shape here, and you see here we have a rectangle. You see down here, we see here we have a rectangle, and here you have another triangle. You see in the middle, and all of them we use them to set what is indent. You see, I have one here. I can have another one on the another side, but here let me see how we can use this to set indent. all of the three. Here we have here two triangles, we have one rectangle. We use them to set the indents. Let's see how to use them. Yeah, now you see here we have what we call, you can see here, you have a left indent. This rectangle, it's a left indent. And the triangle, it's the first triangle is hanging indent. And this one up is first line indent. Let's start from the above. We use this first line indent once you want just to push the first line to the, yeah, from left to the right. And to do that, I can maybe, you see now I have my cursor here on the first line of this paragraph. Once I just use this one and hold my mouse to, and just to go to left, you see I'm now moving only the first line. And this is for this paragraph because it's the one that I have put the cursor on. But once I want to maybe do this for those three paragraphs, I just hold it again and I scroll to the left. You see only the first line is moving, and now they're all set on the same line. You can see it now. And once I just want this only the second paragraph with with this first line indent, I can do this. I just put the cursor on here, and I go to the first line indent and I move it. But once I want them to go together, I just select all the paragraphs that I want to apply the first line indent, and I go up there and I move it like this. You see, they're all moving at the same, and they are now the same line. They are now at equal same at a same line. And guys, this is how I can just use the first line indent. And still, let's see how we can just use this hanging indent. You see here is my cursor. You see, you can now detect what is it. For the hanging indent, I only move all the lines except all the lines in the paragraph. Remember, we are here just to deal with the paragraphs. I'm now leaving all the lines apart from the first line in the paragraph. Once I just go to this, let me just go to this rectangle, to this triangle, to the hanging indent. I'm now moving only all the lines in the paragraph except all apart from the first line. You can see it. Yeah, this is how we use the hanging up, how we use the hanging indent. And once you select different paragraphs, you can do the same with the hanging indent. You see, I'm now moving all lines except the first line. You can just use the hanging indent in this way once you just want it to your text to look like this. Yeah, now let's see how you use this rectangle as left indent. Let me put my cursor again here, and I just put my just a pointer to the left indent. You see, I use this to move the whole paragraph, to the left, to the right. Now I use the left indent, but I just have to click to this uh, to this uh, rectangle. And once I select, you see, once I take this left indent, I move the whole paragraph. Let's see what happened once I just select different paragraphs. I'm just moving them. They are now moving apart. They are now moving far from other paragraphs. It depends on how many paragraphs that we want to move. and I'm moving them from the left. They are now moving to the right from the left. Guys, this is how I can use the left indent in my text when I'm typing. This is how I can use hanging indent, and you have seen how we can also use the first line indent, and you have seen how we can set the ruler. And there is another thing that I want you to know. Once we are just using bullets, you see, or another numbering. Let's have an example of bullet. You see here, there's a bullet numbering. You have a bullet number 1. Let me just type something. I click enter. I type another other things here down. I go there. I type, and as you see here above, you can mention something different from one you had before. You can see it. You can now see it. You see here have you can see here I have one triangle. You can see it here and another one here. And what do they stand for? The first one, I mean this one. Yeah, this one is stand for the bullets. It's for the bullets. It's for the bullets. And another one, the second one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. It's for the text. Yeah, so you can just move this one once you just want to increase the distance between the bullet and the text. You can just move this one and you move the text up, far from the bullet numbering, or you can just take it back to minimize the distance between the text and the bullets. And here again, you can just use this one to move the bullets. You can see. Let's now go see how it works. Once I move this one, you can see I move this one with the cursor. But once I move them all of them together, I select them. Let me see. Once I do this, I'm now moving the text. Maybe I just want the text to start from to start with this distance. Let me once I click next, you see where the text is going to start from. And sometimes once you are typing something in your letter, something in your paper, in your Microsoft Word, you just struggle to see how to minimize this distance. This is how you do it, guys. And let me now again select and minimize. You can just take it back to minimize this distance. You can even go to minimize the distance. And once I use this one above, on the other side, now I'm moving, you see, I'm moving the bullets towards the text. And once I move it one, they move towards. Once I do it the second time, I just also move the text. You can see it now. Guys, this is how you can just use indent for numbering, indent for text and paragraphs. And now you can have seen how you can set the margins. You can just have to how you set the ruler. And once you want to set this one to left margin, you just put your cursor here and you wait. You just wait and see this double arrow. You see, and then you move. You hold your mouse and your left mouse and just you move to the side you want. You see, and but you have to wait and see this double arrow. I see, you can see it now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's how we master things, by running. You keep running and don't think you know many things. You still have many things to run, and you have to learn every day. Guys, enjoy the video and see you next time.